Yellow shoelaces.
I don't think I'll do it. Hey, yellow shoelacers, how y'all doing? I'm excited. Today's Thursday. Beautiful outside. It's not blazing with heat. A little bit of a breeze. And I have my home skillet with me right here, KJ.
What's up?
Hey. So guys, today I'm lunching. Carl is laxing. But I wanted to talk about catcalling. And for those of you who don't know what catcalling is, you know, back in the day when dudes were all like, psst, 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 yo, hey, you know, how you doing? Boo, what's going on? You know, before they started cursing you and everything like that. But I don't think there's anything wrong, within reason, catcalling. I don't mind, you know, if guys are like, you know, hey, how you doing? Smile, sis. What's your view on that as a guy? What do you think? Is that like disrespectful? Do you do it?
No, I've never done it, so
Ever?
never.
So you don't think that's an effective way to get a girl's attention?
Not the right type of girl. I mean, I guess it might work for certain individuals, but I never thought that, you know, be like, hey ma, like, you know, that was cute.
I don't know, I think like old school cute. Like, you know, you got the guy, you know, coming over, he's like, hey babe, you know, I think you dropped this. And you're like, what? He's like, oh, my heart. And I have to say that's kind of cute. I mean, I don't think it's like disgusting. Like nowadays, you know, dudes are just like, yo, I got some money, you want to get in my bed. But I mean, it's not like that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And so if a girl were to do that, I don't think you find many girls. I don't know about today, maybe they do it today, but I don't think there are a lot of women, I'm not saying girls, but women who catcall. Have you ever been catcalled?
Yeah.
And what was the line? What did they say?
That's a good question. I definitely do not remember.
How do you not remember being catcalled?
I don't know.
As a guy, it doesn't happen a lot to men, so you should remember it.
It doesn't. I mean, I just don't remember. Like,
Was it like, yo, hey, how you, what's up? How you doing, boy? You looking good. Can I come home with you? Can I buy you some McDonald's? Ooh, you look like a whole chicken nugget with barbecue sauce. Nothing like that?
I think it was more like she liked my car.
That's materialistic catcalling.
Well, you know.
So what is that like? So somebody likes your car and you're like, I got this.
Well, I guess, you know, she saw something she liked. And
We want to know the rest of the story.
I drove off.
Oh, okay.
wasn't my cup of tea, you know.
Oh man, like I see, you know, I think a couple of years ago, you know, you had these women out in Brooklyn and they were just like all, you know, disgusted because they were walking by this construction site and the guys were like, you know, hey baby, blah, 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 you know, come here. And as long as the guy is not touching you or grabbing you or, you know, cursing you, I don't find anything wrong with it. I don't know if you guys want to chime in, leave your comments and just let me know, what do you think about, you know, women catcalling men, or, you know, do you feel, I don't know, like disgusted when men are calling after you? You know, if they're not cursing you, if they're just like, you know, kind of complimenting you while you're walking by, like you look good, hey, sexy, does that make you feel like less than? You know, I just think, you know, women are walking, men see you, and they're gonna comment. Would you rather them not comment? I mean, as a man, if a woman is calling after you to get your attention, how does that make you feel? Cheap?
No, not really.
So men like it. Men like being catcalled.
I think it's the human condition. People in general like to be, you know, flattered.
I think that's true. Why do you find that so many women might be offended then?
It depends.
And this is from a man's perspective, y'all, so.
I honestly think it depends on the female. Some females like the attention. Some females dress for the attention but don't like when they get it. So it's like kind of a double standard. Honestly, I haven't been able to crack that one. I don't know why females like it or why females don't like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with going up in a presentable way and, you know, talking to a female. But some females feel like it's kind of disrespectful. Like, hey, ma, how you doing? Like,
I ain't your mother. I ain't your mom.
and that's the first words they say. Like, or, you know, psst, like, bugger off. Like, you know, there's some that, you know, got the big fuck you on the forehead. Like, just get the hell out of my way. So
Yeah.
it depends on the female. Like, you know.
I don't see anything, and that's just me. I don't see anything wrong with it. And again, I think
Because you
know,
like the attention.
like the attention, but I think most women, again, like you said, like they like attention. But if you're a man and you see a woman and she's attractive to you, you're gonna do something to get her attention. I mean, because there was a time when guys were just slipping you numbers. So would you rather them just slip the number? Is that more appropriate than just telling you that you look good?
I've done that before, slip a number.
Okay, so I don't necessarily think it's just because you like attention, but I think, guys, forgive all that noise because they're doing some shenanigans outside here. But I think that it's not necessarily just about attention, but I think if a guy is commenting on like how you look, and it's not necessarily like your body or anything, but if he thinks you're cute or that he might have a chance to date you, and he like generally wants to date you, and he's like, you know, trying to get your attention, that all factors in. So, I mean, it happens. I think most people who are hooked up now, you know, they met someone by getting attention through catcalling. And I don't think social media is like any different. Social media is like catcalling because they be slipping in your DMs, be saying some wild nonsense. So, I mean, and they probably a little bit more disrespectful in that sense, saying some stuff. Because otherwise, why would they be screenshotting stuff? Gotcha. Gotcha. So it's the same. You don't think it's the same?
Maybe a little bit, but
A lot of it.
it's different from like real life and then internet. Like anyone could be an internet thug or internet caller or whatever it is, but to do it in real life, it's different because you're actually interacting with the person and you don't know what they could come back with.
Well, I think considering that most men, and I mean, this is just stats, most men are turned down, like through catcalling or whatever it means. Like, it's just a fact because women don't catcall men. I don't find like a lot of women approach men. But with that, I think you have to be on that level because, like, say you catcall 10 women, maybe only 3 of them will respond.
I say you get turned down 80% of the time.
Yeah, that's kind of like gutsy. Like, because as a man, you have to have like such tough skin knowing that every time you make contact with a woman and put on your best line. Do you practice lines at home?
Do I practice it? No.
Okay. You think any of your friends, do you guys talk about practicing lines at home?
Well, I did have a friend that, you know, his ratio was like, he'll talk to 10 girls a day, and if he got 2 numbers, he was like, he's done good for himself.
They're like, woohoo, put these in a jar, seal them up.
So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, as long as you can stand rejection, then why not?
I guess. And I don't think women don't do it because they're in fear of getting rejected. I can't imagine any woman coming on to some guy and being rejected. Like, I don't think that will
I
ever
can.
happen. You think that, or has it happened to you where you rejected some chick who came on to you?
Yeah.
Wow. And what was the reason?
I just didn't like the way she looked.
Oh, okay. Look at you being all vain. Mm.
Hey, you like what you see. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know, to someone I could look like Brad Pitt. To another person I could look like the ugliest guy in the world. So, yeah, it's all about you like what you see.
Did you shoot her down hard? You're like, get out of here, smugly.
Nah, I never do that. I take people's feelings into consideration.
Oh, you were like, nah, not today, smugly.
No, I just told her I was in a relationship and I don't cheat.
So that's the new line, y'all. If a guy tells you he's in a relationship, that means he thinks you ugly.
Not necessarily. He could be really in a relationship. I mean, at the time, I wasn't in a relationship, but I just wasn't, feeling the person. So,
Oh, right. Well, I just wanted to get a male's view on catcalling because I find it, and I only say that because it happens. It's still, even with this Me Too movement, men still do it, and I just kind of wanted to get a feel, like a man's perspective, because again, I don't find it disrespectful. And again, guys, comment and let me know: is it a no-no? Guys, if you've done it,
how about females? Females should respond to how they feel about it too, don't you think?
Well, I'm saying guys, and I mean guys and girls. When I say guys, that's like universal. But let me be politically correct.
Guys
ladies,
are guys. Yeah, ladies.
What do
there
you
go.
think? Because I got the PC police in here right now.
I don't know about that.
What do you think? I feel like it's okay that a guy catcalls as long as he's not being disrespectful. And my level of disrespect is him cursing or calling you out your name or grabbing you when you don't want to be touched. But a gentle conversation with maybe even if it's hey mom or hey sweetie, smile. I think it's endearing. I think it's cute. And even if you tell them no, like he can leave on that. It's just like him saying like, and I think you're cute or attractive, and that's it. So I don't find anything wrong with that. And I don't necessarily think it's because a woman wants attention, but I think men and women alike like to have someone tell them that, you looking cute, or okay, for men, you looking handsome, because we don't want this.
So why do
PC
you
guy
dress the way you dress, Laura?
In jeans and sneakers mostly.
Yeah, but they're tight.
My jeans they're form-fitting.
They fit.
So what should I wear? Like mom jeans or baggy
No,
jeans?
I'm just saying, like, females wear stuff, to get attention. And then when they get the attention, sometimes it's not the attention that they desperately seek.
But I think anyone who knows me knows that I don't wear what we consider attention seeking.
I'm not saying you only per se. I'm just
Okay.
talking about females in general when they wear stuff.
But why do men dress the way they do? You got a lot of men today doing the whole manicure, and they're doing the hair, and they're actually going to the salons to get their eyebrows done.
Because
so why do you do it?
they want the attention. They want, if they catcall, they want to be able to have a good presentation.
Yeah, so I think that's just human nature, because as men and women, we dress and do things in a way that would attract the opposite sex. That's what we do. It's not any different than birds, peacocks, when they flail their feathers to say, hey, look at me.
But I don't think a man's
Sexy.
going to turn down a female that approaches him.
I don't think any man, other than you, most men wouldn't do it.
I think men have turned down females before.
Have, but I'm saying a majority of them wouldn't.
I mean, if they're not feeling the person, then I think absolutely they'll turn them down.
No, I think some guys would be like, yeah, all right, come to my place, even if it's just for a night.
Well,
But whereas women will be like, nah, that decision is made right then and there. Nah.
well, that's the other type of a male.
I'm just saying. But guys, ladies, chime in your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I was blessed to have a male's input, but he is not the majority, because apparently he's turning chicks down left and right. He's like, y'all are not gonna lay up in my bed,
I never
get
said
my
that.
attention, get my time. I'm not buying
I
McDonald's chicken nuggets, but
didn't say that.
Okay.
You asked me if I've done it before, and I said yes.
Okay, because she wanted to look at the inside of your car,
I mean, like I said, she wasn't my type.
and you ran off. You were like, I'm out.
No, I was at the light, and the light turned green. It was time to go.
Deuces. Okay. Well, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, see what you guys thought, and I'm gonna head on out of here. You got anything interesting that you're getting into this weekend? We always end this off with what you're doing for the weekend, but what are you doing for the weekend?
Probably stay at home and relax like I've been doing.
Okay. I'm gonna be out in these streets. I'm causing havoc in Texas. They're like, oh, Laura, she got these winds and these rains. They finally named a storm after me. I think this is the first time in a long time. Like,
I don't think I've had a storm named after me.
you won't.
And if it has, it's been with a C, not with a K.
Yeah. Wow. I'm like, everybody's like, oh my God, why are you causing so much trouble? I'm like, in real life or storm life? Look at me. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says I'm a Hellraiser. And a storm raiser too.
You don't need one, just walk around. You'll exactly know who you are.
I love it. All right, guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. And remember to always stay intrigued. Don't forget to also like and subscribe. So until next time, bye.
Deuces.